2. This is like Letterman. 1.
We're live on the air for the very first time about a Sunday morning Sammy M&S League.
Well, listen, it's M&S. It's really, now it's M&S Brooklyn. As we all know, this league was going on for 36 years.
That's a long time.
And it was under the brand of BKS. Before that, everyone knew it as the Brooklyn League. And the first things first, we want to pay a lot of respect and a lot of kudos and thank you to everyone.
Pay homage, that's how you say it. So I know in the past there's history in all these leagues. Why mess up?
History is a very funny word over here, but
okay,
there's a lot of history. But
so now just a few names, and we're probably going to be missing a few. But first off, Sammy Estes and David Shama, better known as Whamma.
They were the most recent ones.
They were the recent. We'd like to, I'm just going to throw out names. Ike Mavoro was an integral part of this Brooklyn League for years.
Ike actually built the league up to what I think it was the highest point where the league was. So we got to give a lot of credit to Ike.
We hear a lot about Black Magic, right, and all these different teams.
Lethal Weapon, I believe.
Lethal Weapon.
So wait, and then before that, I think we had Eddie Elbaz was running the league.
Yes, Eddie Elbaz, Mitchell Haddon. I believe was with him as well.
So a lot of great people were there before us, and we're very honored to be the people there right now. I like to say that we that after a lot of work that we put in at night in the deal scene in the summer, we are pretty good people for this job.
Right. So this is Sammy running the show right now. I could say as a brother, I'm going to help out. And again, this is the first time around. Looking very much forward. We're trying to implement a lot of what we've been bringing to the softball scene.
What makes us successful is we pay a lot of attention to detail. For a lot of you guys that don't know what we do, we really care about the customer. We hear what everyone has to say. If it makes sense, we implement it. We're very impartial. We don't take any sides, and whatever is the best for the product on the field and whatever is best for the paying customer. That's what we're doing.
Nothing's ever wrong with change.
Okay, yeah, right? Changes. Just because we did it this way years ago doesn't mean we can't be better going forward.
Looking to keep what was great and just make better, even better, and what was wrong, we can fix it.
Exactly.
Best foot forward. Now, that being said...
so tonight we sat down, we had the Brain Trust meeting, and we had a lot of smart people in the room, people that put a lot of hard work and effort over the last few years of making the league and keeping the league afloat. And listen, we were very productive. We had a lot of new rule changes that we not really rule changes, but we clarified a lot of ideas. And
the rules, thank God, if there's not a rule that's bad, don't tinker it just to tinker.
Right, no,
right? If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Right, and listen, the big thing that we talked about tonight is a lot of the new faces that we're going to be having in the league this year. So this is something I can speak on a little bit, and again, I'm not going to, without saying names, I'll say names.
We're not going to divulge much.
We're not going to divulge much. There's a lot of really good ball players that happen to not be Syrian. So I know that's a novelty to some people.
We're all one.
A lot of help from our last year. We were introduced to Menachem Diamondstein, and Diamondstein was great. So this past year,
I didn't know his first name was Menachem.
Yeah, Michael Diamondstein, depends who you talk to. But either way, this past winter, all winter long, Diamondstein was helping me work on a lot of the good players from the Croton League, a lot of good players from the Five Towns League, a lot of players from the league in or near Izzy's, what's the name of that place again?
Crown Heights.
In Crown Heights, that's right. And a lot of these players I played against, they're really good ball players. So now
of course, don't forget the young Syrian boys from Brooklyn that are joining, such as an Ayal.
Right, so Jacob Ayal, very happy to have him in the scene.
Yes,
and a lot of big guys also. We have Ralph Hannon driving in from Jersey, along with Yaakov Saruya and Jojo Saruya. Those two are going to be defending their title.
Right. I was going to say, Yaakov and Jojo have something to come back for. They have a title to defend.
But either way, you should rest assured the talent level will be at an all-time high. Not an all-time high, because we're going to building it back to where it used to be. But it's going to be a lot stronger than you're accustomed to, and you'll be surprised. And
now,
pleasantly surprised.
That being said, we're still not even sure, and we're still early.
Yeah, listen, it's January 10th. So
there may be a 7-team league, it may be
listen, it's January 10th, and we have over half registration is filled, and the season is months and months away.
Right, so still a lot to be. We spoke about captains. There's a lot of different ideas. We're not really giving away much in this meeting, aside from the fact that
The future is bright.
There's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah, listen.
He's red.
Yeah, that's right. So listen, in the past, it was Sammy S.S. Wama, and even myself over the last 2 years as a three-man crew, three-man commissioner crew. Now it's just, you're looking at him, just me, and my consigliere is sitting on my right now. That is Max, my brother.
So now we know the league runs on you guys.
That's right. Without you, there is no league.
The games of what matters. But we're going to bring all that fun stuff.
Listen, anything that you know that I bring to the table in the night league in the summer, whether it be extended coverage, highlights, updated stats on the spot, interviews, a lot of interviews. This year I'm going to go over the top on interviews, whether it be weekly shows, anything. Oh, and another thing I'm introducing is a beverage company where there's going to be beverages and snacks being sold at every single field. Hopefully, we'll be working on also having really good stat keepers this year. In the last few years, it was being a little neglected, but this year it's going to be a whole new ball game. So
we're looking strong to improve the league.
Wherever there is ways to improve it, we're going to be working tirelessly and making sure we improve it. And listen, with that being said, I'm looking forward to the upcoming next month or so.
Okay, and right, there's a level of it ain't broken, don't fix it. Like we mentioned, this league's been going on for 36 years for reasons.
Right.
They've been doing a great job, and we're gonna take what they have that they've been doing great. I'm just gonna try to improve.
Big elephant in the room also, as we know, a lot of guys drive in all the way from Brooklyn and end up in Jersey playing in a different league. And
hey, I'm with that league.
Hey, listen,
and,
I'm going to say it as it is.
Say it straight.
And I'm going to do my best to put the best product on the field here in this league in 2019 and beyond, and make it so intriguing and so say, hey, the talent is really there. Why am I driving?
Hey, competition's the best for
everyone. No, I know that I'm saying it on my end. I'm saying, why are we driving?
So that's
40 hours of commute, spending $400 or $500 more extra. My goal and my job, and I'm going to try my best without trying to make a sales pitch to you guys. I'm going to put it, the product's going to be on the field, and you're going to be like, you know what, that is a viable option. And then instead of everyone going that way, they'll be staying where they belong.
There's so many people and so many ball players for every league to succeed, and I believe every league is going to succeed, and I think it should be one big, nice softball family.
Oh, I would love that.
And that's the best way for everything to be. We're all community and an extended community. There's nothing wrong with opening up to a bunch of Yehudim. We're all one. So I'm
happy with the Ashkenazim. Right. They're great for the league.
So it's going to be great for everybody by us extending the coverage and making all the little crossing our T's and dotting our lowercase J's is just going to make things better and better for everybody, and I'm very excited about it. I'm happy to be on both ends.
Yeah, listen, but you're more vested on their end.
I am.
Listen,
I'm working there.
The reason why
I play there.
The reason, listen, we're partners over the last 12 years in the league that we run, so it's an automatic. We work together very well. So anything I'm going to need your help on, you're going to be helping me on. But I know really you're going to be working over there, kind of full time over there. But
I am there. I'm going to be playing there. I live in Jersey, so it is what it is. But and it's great, and I love it. And I think, like I said, I think everybody's going to love it all, and I'm excited about it.
Listen, it's going to be a great season for everybody, but especially for MSB. It used to be called the BKS, but now it's M&S Brooklyn. MSB, look out for the new branding I'm going to be doing, and we're very, I can't state it enough. I am uberly excited about this upcoming season.
Okay, just a few things that we want to keep this short, but this is a rules show as well. There's a few rules that were nipped in the bud just very quickly.
Yeah.
For those that are going to be captains.
Minor changes.
Minor changes. One rule we're making very clear that is not changing. 12 players on a team. You could have 2 guys in a slot. They could both play the field as long as your lineup is what the lineup is.
So again, the slotting rules are, repeat that. You have 12 guys on a team. And the people that are slotted, they can both play different positions in the field.
Correct.
Good.
And the reason why we do this, and you could say it's not ASA, but we try to get everybody in the field in this league.
Right. We don't want a guy coming to the field and not playing ball.
Right. And we want playing time. Now, officially, all leagues have, and we have it in the other league as well, 50% playing time is asked of. And let's just make it as easy as we can for the captains. This is what makes it as easy as we can for the captains.
Right, and now while we're on that subject of the pinch running rule, in the past it used to be 3 pinch runners a game.
Bringing it down.
This year it's going to be 2 pinch runners a game.
That's correct.
But there's a but. We said that, what was the one caveat to that rule?
Right, the slotted, you're letting them run.
If you're a slotted runner, it's not counted as a runner.
That's not something, all right, exactly, that's what we agreed on. But it's down 3-2. In regards to subs, during the season.
So we're going to have a starting pitcher being frozen, And you also could select one other player, whether it be your best player or whether you think it's a mid-round guy that might be missing 3 weeks due to a business trip.
Correct.
But you could freeze 2 players. One of them has to be your pitcher, and the other one anyone else in your team. And
if you have 9, we
Nine.
will always
Minimum
supply,
9.
Right, we will always supply a 10th.
Correct.
You will be able to be playing with 10 players. It may have to be a lesser player, but if you can find a body to come onto the field and you have 9, you can get that 10th player. So that's 2 rules that are in there that we brought up. All the other rules that are on the website, I believe, really pretty
stay
much
the same. Again, just the dimensions are going to be 65 feet bases, leaving on the release of the pitcher. The runner can leave on a release, and the mound will be again like last year,
46,
which is 40. I think we did 45 feet last year,
okay.
and we're going to enforce it. Listen, if it has to go to 46, we'll talk about it. But I
46
think,
is usually, but okay.
Yeah, I think it was 46. I'm sorry. So yeah, 46 feet, 65 feet, and again, we're going to be strictly enforcing this as well.
Okay. Regarding ground rules, every field will have a laminated card of that field's ground rules, so it's consistent the entire year.
So every single baseball bag that's brought to the field containing the bases and containing all the equipment that's going to come, each bag is going to be consisting of like Max said, a laminated sheet of ground rules, so everyone has, and every umpire knows there is no funny business. It is what it is, and that's the bottom line.
Okay. That's pretty much everything.
Yeah, that sums it up.
Maybe some other things we didn't bring up.
Listen, I'm not going to say, we'll do another show a little later when we actually have registration more bulked up, but we have a significant number right now, but I am working on a lot of different players, a lot of different aspects, a lot of different characters.
There's a lot of people that are only faces. There's some players that we hear great things about. Maybe I played against them once.
Now listen, when I get a chance, the goal would be, if possible, before the draft, we're going to have some sort of scouting, combine, maybe even a choose-up game between all the new faces, and they're going to love to do that because they're going to want to showcase themselves, and maybe we'll get a better feel for them, and that's subject to weather permitting.
So opening day is tentatively right now March 31st, weather permitting. We're going to have a temperature base to,
figure out where the minimum temperature is.
We're looking at getting 3 weeks before Passover starts.
That would be great.
And it should be a great kickoff, a great start. And looking forward to all these new faces, all the new talent.
This is a new regime. It's turning a new leaf.
I'm not going to be there on Sundays, but I'm going to be excited to watching videos.
It's a new beginnings, and guess what, guys? I'm giving it my heart and soul, and you know how it is when I give my heart and soul into these things. This is my project. This is my baby. I'm going to build this up to heights it never reached before. And again, I want to one more time pay respect and homage to the people in the past who actually gave me this opportunity to be here right now. And we said those names before, and one more time again, it was Sammy and Wama, and before that it was Ike and Eddie Elbaz before that, and Mitchell Haddad, and all those guys paved the way for us to where we are right now.
There may have been more. There's some other guys.
There probably was. Listen, this league was, again, we said it's almost 40 years old, this league, and there's a lot of history, and it's all on the website, and again, we're not gonna neglect that just because we're a new face and a new brand.
Again, I'm excited. YMSL is now DSN.
Correct.
So they're starting a new beginning as well. So both leagues on the south and on the north side starting something new. I think it's really, really great.
It would be really cool if potentially, we'll talk about it with them, if we can get some sort of all-star game going.
That's something I'd love.
After the season. So maybe in July, August, when the seasons are over, we'll have the best of the best on our league versus their league, and we can battle for supremacy.
It's all about, I love using the word, softball community.
Let's go.
It's a softball community, and it should be hacky. It should be who's this, who's that. That's what makes it fun.
I agree.
That's what
Listen,
makes it great.
When everyone's together, it's just much better for everybody.
So, looking forward, we'll be seeing a lot of Sammy. You'll see me in the night league. Once in a while, I'll pop in. But looking forward, can't wait. If you have any questions, you know our numbers. We're here to help, here to try to get this thing rocking and rolling.
I think we're off to a tremendous start. I couldn't ask for a better start.
Yeah, truth is, you got lucky the way things have fallen into place early with faces and help and new talent.
When you put the work in, things fall into place.
It's great. It's really, really great. I wish you a lot of luck. And like I said, we're starting a new beginning on our end. I think everybody's going to rock and roll in this situation.
I agree. And either way, again, have a great night. Again, it's January 10th. It's early on.
This may be the earliest pre-show we've ever done.
No, listen, the first time we're doing a pre-show for spring.
It's true. Usually we just do it for the summer.
That's right. So either way, have a great night. Have a great rest of your winter. Just keep that registration flowing. Guys, I want to see those names flying in fast and hard. So
time to get into shape. Talking to myself.
Hit the cages, boys. Hit the cages.
Cages, diets.
Looking forward to an awesome season.
Good luck.